We're back. Check out this amazing African tank, how crystal clear it is. That I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with how that Fluval UV Clarify really fixed up that cloudiness in the tank there. So super happy. These guys have already had a water change and they've had some salts and stuff put in there today, so it's like still a little bit hazy, but I can guarantee before that it was looking crystal clear. So good work. That was a good item to put on. Highly recommend. Right, let's see what we have cooking in the fish boxes today. Plain Jane, well, not plain Jane, they're pretty cool. Albino rainbow sharks. We only recommend one per tank because they do get quite aggressive with each other, even though I've got heaps of them here. But yes, they are a cool fish. Probably get about 12, maybe up to 15 centimeters. Yeah, I haven't really seen too many over that size personally. Keep in mind with fish, it's like people. Some people are big, some people are short, some people are big, some people are skinny. So even though you have an average, like a size, a maximum size, not all of them are going to achieve that, so to speak. Heat packs, because it is freezing here this morning. It was probably the coldest it's been for a few years. Righto. Well, these guys are very nice size. These are peacock gudgeons, so not to be mistaken with the purple spot gudgeons we come in. These are a New Guinea gudgeon. Yeah, better colours on there. Very vibrant yellow on the top and bottom fins, and yeah, super cool little fish. Can get a little bit nippy, so I recommend to go with other nippy fish, barbs, angels, bigger guamis, things like that. Okay, this is the White Knight Electric Blue. So I was really having trouble trying to track down any electric blues, but I was informed they had some White Knights, decent size. So we got a few of those in there as well. And some super sweet and adorable Panda Corridoras. So we did sell all our long fin ones in that we got in last week. I tried to get some more, but alas, they're all gone. No more long fins available. So I'll definitely keep my eye out for them because they were super popular. Okay, so more of these White Knight Electric Blues. So you can see this one here is really starting to get his nice sheen. So that one's definitely going to be a male on there as well. This is the size where you'll start to see that colour come through. The females just stay kind of more like that opaque white type of colour on there as well. Very nice, beautiful fish. Honestly, I probably prefer the Electric Blue over the White Knights, but then the female Electric Blues are so not that crash hot that it is a bit of a how you going type of thing. Yeah, see, that's going to be most likely a female White Knight there as well. You can't see any blue sheen coming through there as well. Normally you would expect to see underneath this light just a tinge of blue sheen coming through on a male. Okay, this is going to be another, I think this is one of the copper ones. Yeah, looks like a copper coloured one. So we did sell our last Oscars there, so, oh yeah, there we go. That's a male. There we go. You can see the blue now. You can talk about that blue sheen I was talking about there as well. So it definitely looks like if someone's looking to do a colony, yeah, come and see us. Then we have a Heckle Eye Cichlid or Threadfin Acara. So not too bad size. And more, oh no, I'm gonna have to look at these Oscars. What have we got here? So they just look like tigers, but they could be poppers. I don't know. Let's have a quick look. See what we did order. Yellow tiger Oscars. So maybe, I don't know. We'll have to decipher when we get to it. I thought they were going to be albino, like, oh, not, yeah, I thought they were going to be albino if they were going there as well. So, okay, a couple more White Knights. Geez, I did buy a few of those. White Knights. Another one of those Oscars, which I'm not too sure what we got. White Knights and another Heckle Eye there. Okay, first box done. Now we've got the Big Bertha, and then we got some Big Bertha fish. We'll get them out straight away. We have got some very big, very large frontoses. So yeah, very hard to see. Obviously their water is pretty dirty because these are big fish, and big fish do big poos, and they have done a big poo. So yeah, a couple of big nice size ones for our, well, I say display, but they're going to be for sale. Everything's, well, not everything's for sale, but most things are for sale in the shop here as well. Okay, these are another Geophagus species. These are the Savannahs. So they've been going quite well for us as well. Beautiful little, what would we say little, probably get around that 20 to 25 centimeters once they fully get to size. Okay, this is going to be the copper Oscar. So that's a nice looking Oscar. So yeah, that's the copper one, just to make it even more confusing. And then we have some male blue coral guamis there as well. Sweet, they look pretty good. Pretty happy with those there. Righto. Okay. I don't know what's going on with these Oscars. So these are going to be lemons. They're a bit orange for lemons, if I was to be critical. So we'll see what they look like when they get into the tank, how yellow they are as well. Obviously, it is a bit tricky because yellow is basically just a washed out orange. So there is a fine line where they kind of cross over between that yellow to orange type of color on there as well. So it can be a little bit like, in whoever's opinion, they might be more lemon than another lemon, if that makes sense. If that made any sense at all. Okay, whoa, these are some absolutely huge, but not really happy Julii Corydoras. So we need to get those ones sorted out straight away. So I do believe sometimes the Corydoras can freak out and transport and release like a venom inside the bag there as well, and it definitely looks like something's going on with that one there as well. So I can't remember, there was something you can add to neutralize it, but I think we'll just add some carbon into the bucket when we're putting them in there as well, and hopefully that can help out with that there as well. So little Octigonus catfish or ottos, beautiful. These guys have gotten so much better than what they were a few years ago. So they used to come in skinny, ratty, really terrible, but they come in such better nick nowadays. And surprisingly, we've been selling loads of cardinal tetras, which has been really good because, you know, they've always been something that I have personally struggled to sell, find a market for, but everyone seems to be gravitating to them as well, so which is cool. Okay, these are some baby little Barbados Corydoras. They're a lot smaller than I was anticipating. These are, I think the Barbados Corydoras is the largest growing Corydoras when they get up to around that 9 centimeter mark, which is an absolutely stonker of a fish. I've never personally seen anything even close to that there as well. I think the biggest I've seen about that size there. Cardinal tetras and one of the last copper Oscars there as well. Righto, we do have another 2-3 more shipments due in. It's been quite easy this morning, quite chilled. I think after the origin, everyone's just a little bit heartbroken, so they've been, you know, waiting to come out. But yeah, stay tuned. We'll get through the next little orders in a minute. Here we are, 2 new shipments in. Aquarium Industries. This box had some chemicals in there, like white spot treatment, stuff like that. So it busted some holes in there. So that's why this one looked a little bit rough and going. So we'll get it out first off the bat. Oh, I did get some. There we go. We did get some longfin panda Corydoras. I only had 3 available. For some reason I thought we don't get them, but yes, we did get some of those. So that's cool. And then we have these ones here, which, okay, so we've got them as Severum red, but these ones here are going to be red shoulders, or the reticulii ones, I imagine, not actually the gold color of the red Severum, which is a gold Severum that's like really red. Not as cool, still cool. We haven't had Severums in for a fair while, so it's good to have some Severums as well. So yeah, pretty excited to have some new fish. Oh, they look cool. Pictus catfish. Now Pictus catfish, these guys are a lot bigger than I thought they were going to be. They will get probably about another 5 maybe centimeters on there, but they'll get a lot more chunkier on there as well. Good to go in bigger tanks. We're looking like 200 litres plus if you have those guys there as well. And great to go with like stuff like bigger angels, like rams, guamis. Not good to go with like neons and smaller tetras because they will get at night time. These things happen. Fish you got to eat. Okay, we got a few more of these larger clown rasboras. There is one dodgy looking one in there as well, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, we'll put them in there, we'll sort them out. So I already had a couple of clown rasboras that were I just needed some more just to make them a bit more of a group. Okay, and then we start getting into the tradition, the standard, the know that we have every week is grubby noses, neons, and guppies. So loads of male guppies, loads of female guppies. Heaps of assorted colours on there. So that's the females there. So we'll get that. That box is pretty simple. We'll kind of speed through the unboxing, and we'll jump on to the next one, because as you can see, we've got a few boxes to get through. Okay. Gold and white clouds. These are very big compared to our last ones that we've got in there as well. So that's pretty exciting. Okay. And we have some absolutely giant glass catfish in there as well. Oh. Hopefully they've said all right. I thought these guns were going to actually be the Malay glass catfish, but these ones are, they are just your phantom glass catfish, I do believe. The Malay catfish generally isn't, I'm not too sure. It's been a while since I've seen the Malay one, but it's normally like a bit darker around the head, but they get like that big there as well, but not as see-through as the phantom glass catfish there as well. So I'll have to check the scientific name, even though sometimes I don't trust it, because hey, these red severums they sent me are not like, they should be called like red shoulder severums or reticii, if I'm getting that right, severums there as well. But hey, these things happen, you know. Not everyone can be so fish nerdy as what I can be. Okay, little barra, little bazzers, doing their thing, looking good, nice size, nice and chunky. They should be very easy to look after at that stage there as well. They're looking like a dream. More of these Pictus catfish, we got like 20 of them as well. So the cool thing about Pictus catfish is they do group together quite well, and they do look awesome when they are like that. Bad thing is they are bloody expensive, so you're not really going to get too many of them as well. Because, oh, hey, if you want loads of them, come down and get loads of them. I'm not going to complain. Okay, we have swordtails. So we have, almost looks like a little Mickey Mouse swordtail going on there with the female. But yeah, males, females, distributional one. We have one really crappy one in there, which I don't understand why they would send that one. Why would you send that one? Yeah, why would you send that one? A little fella, all stumpy, and more Romeo's tetras. We have also received an order of bayfish. So we'll see how we go with that. Okay, that is disappointing. 15 centimeters, I guess so, at a stretch. That's more, that's a stretch on a 15 centimeter. I was expecting a little bit bigger for the price on those ones there. Yeah, they're a little bit disappointing. One's not too bad size, but can't say they're like super awesome. That's all right. Shabunkins, they look good. Nice mix of colours. They look sweet. Okay, so yep, that's with those. Then we have a red snook or a patina splendia. So these are one of my favourite American cichlids. They do get quite large, about 30 to 40 centimetres. Huge mouth on there. It's kind of like a barramundi. Have you ever seen a barra drop its mouth? It just drops it way down like that so they can eat everything. These guys don't necessarily eat everything. They do stretch their jaw out, which looks really awesome when you got them in a tank. Okay, we have got a mix of blue and yellow cherry shrimp, which is very interesting. I don't know if I ordered, I don't know how, I'm going to check that. Well, I thought I ordered blue and yellow, maybe not blue and yellow combined. That makes it a little bit interesting because we have our separate tanks, but we'll sort that out. Well, ISO will sort that out. Okay. Siamese flying foxes, they're absolutely blackbeard badasses. They will smash your blackbeard aggie quite regularly, quite happily. Really good. That's just another one of those snooks there as well. So I do like the snooks. I think I bought like 6 of those. And we have assorted kulu loaches. So we have a mixture of blacks and we have a mixture of stripes in there as well. Oof, this water is quite cold. I don't understand why they didn't put a heat pack in there. They're not that expensive. Really, it's very cold. These guys, I guess it's only one night. We are in Queensland, but a heat pack, they can't be that expensive. Another load of the assorted kulu loaches, worms. So yeah, we got the 2 varieties in there as well. I do prefer the black ones, mainly because they look a bit more cooler and badass, but that's just me. And another bag of flying foxes there as well. We're running out of room, as always. Okay, we have more snooks, looking good. So it's a bit weird with these snooks here as well, because they get two colour forms on there. You get a red and you get a green. And these ones look like they're kind of like a bit of column A, a bit of column B. Okay, so they used to, I would say that they are the red, but they definitely, the reds I used to be a lot more red, if that makes sense. Oh, these guys look cool. These are some high fin Mickey Mouse platies. Yeah, they're awesome. There's almost some lyre tails going on in there as well. Quality. Happy days. They look really good. Really nice little platies. Okay, another snook. More cherries. Don't overflow tank. And we have some little ones of the Julii Corydoris as well. So the other ones that look really bad in the bag, I just went and had a look at them myself, and they're looking not too bad as well. So we chucked the Amguard in there, we chucked some carbon in there just to help out if they did self-poison, and yeah, they seem to be looking pretty good there as well. So we will take our time to drip acclimate them, because when they're like that, they need just that little bit of extra time just to be sorted there as well. Okay, right, I'll get these ones out of the way because they are neons, rummy noses, neons, rummy noses, maybe one more. Ooh. This one's been a bit of a disaster. I'll have to get that one straight on there. That one's the Australian bass there as well. They definitely haven't handled the transport that well. You can see they just really didn't purge them out. That's why the bags are so dirty on there, is because they just should have like had a no feed day. They just fed them and then they just kind of crapped themselves there. Okay. More of these little red sebs. And to go with our big stonkers, we have some medium-sized flagtail Crocodinus as well. So yeah, very happy to have that size. I was pretty excited when I saw them on the price list. These guys are not easy for me to track down, and I didn't want to get some real small ones again because they were quite delicate. But yeah, this size is quite a good size. Okay, loads of these Severums. And we'll move them down there so we can keep on going. Shop's filling up with people. More Pictus catfish. Yep, these guys look really cool. So these are your orange head tapajos. Like, you could have not spared like 2 bags. Anyway, there's some good sized ones in there. There's some tiny ones in there, but they look pretty good. They look like they'll handle it all right. We'll have to keep an eye out. When we get these little Americans in like that, they definitely can get white spot pretty easy. So we'll be pretty delicate on those guys. Make sure that they're all pretty just ready to go by the time they're ready to go. Now these are red cherry shrimps. Definitely, let's hope they redden up as they get a bit better there as well. I wish we did just get some really red cherry shrimp. Just, it's not happening for me. Okay. We have got lots of Pictus catfish, if I dare say. Have a good look at them. Come down. Thought they were going to be like 5 centimeters, but these guys are definitely getting close to that 10 centimeter size, which is absolutely fantastic. Except we have to find room for them. And we have some more female dwarf grammies. These are the coral blue ones. Some very nice size rainbow sharks there as well. Very nice size. Looking good. More red cherries. That's another one of those flagtails. Not as good as what the other one was. The other one had some really nice spotting markings on there, but still, you know, quite a nice specimen. More cherry shrimp, and then that one there, and then we got, oh, these look cool. We have heaps of assorted, are they just assorted there? Assorted longfin bristle noses. So these guys here will have a mixture of albinos, maybe some marble calicos in there, and then also some common ones in there as well. Got some nice long finnage on there. They're looking pretty good. Pretty happy with those ones. More of these swordtails, looking nice and bright. There's no little dodgy ones in there. And more male guppies there. So more guppies, guppies, neons. We'll give that box off the front there as well. And we will get through our last box here for this week. Well, that's not actually. We got one more order come tomorrow. Red cherry shrimps. Can't put it in that tank. We're filling up too much. Running out of hands, running out of room. Okay, so these are a pair of full gold ribbon guppies. Let's have a closer look. So these are the males. They look pretty freaking awesome. These are the ladies. They look pretty goddamn awesome. These very good guppies. Very good guppies. They look very, very, very cool. They are something else. They weren't cheap. I can give you that. So that little nugget of knowledge. But they look really good. Guppies. That's the last two of the flagtails. So we got 4 of those. And then we got 4 shrimp, cherry barbs, and the rest are just barra and guppies. Bit of a schmozzle. We've been quiet all day, and then everyone's just kind of come in at the one time right when we're doing the unboxing, but that's all right. I hope you guys liked some of the features there. I hope you guys like those guppies. Red Severums, really cool. We definitely don't get Severums in that often. I try to get them all the time. They don't pop up. Same with the golds. I would take 100 golds if I could get them at the moment there as well, because we have some really nice display ones. Everyone wants them. Those flagtails, they won't last long. The yellow ones we took out of the spay tanks last week, they're both gone. They're sold. So we still got the big red ones. I expect those guys to hang around for a while. Like I say, absolute stonkers, but they're doing their job. They're not behaving themselves, chilling in the tank, looking awesome. And those little ones, they won't last long. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow when we do the last unboxing. Have a good one. Last day of the week, we are ready. We are here. Last unboxing, only a small one. A bit of bread and butter. We have got loads of our comets in as well. So we only get about 200 of these guys in most weeks. They are always super popular. We sell a lot for ponds. That whole box is just comets. So that one's nice and easy. I'm gonna get that one out of the way. And this whole box is just comets. So I guess that was nice and easy there as well. We won't waste your time on those ones. I know they've got better fish underneath here. Well, not to say goldfish aren't better fish. They're not bad fish. They're just, we just got 200 of them. Once you've seen ones, ugh, oh, that one. This one is shipped all right, so that's all good. I don't know what they did on that one. Either they didn't put oxygen in there, but we will get that one going straight away because there's a lot of dead ones in there as well. As you can see, definitely live unboxing. Okay. These ones are pretty new for me. So these ones were classed as ivory snails. Took a little bit of a gamble to see what they're like. Can't say they're like doing too much for me, but they look kind of see-through in that as well. So we'll see. We'll see how we go. Then we have in here is going to be green neon tetras. And they look absolutely fantastic. So I hope they're green neons. They're not just neons. We'll find out. We'll get them in the tank. You can definitely tell them once you get them sorted in the tank there. And that's another lot of fantails there. I don't know. These ones look. The fantails on the system. Yeah, these ones are terrible. Why would they send that? Why would they send fish like that? Why? So yeah, so we'll definitely be quarantining those guys there because they look absolutely rubbish. So good work, Pisces Aquatics. Shout out, nice work. Okay. We have rosy barbs. So I got about another 50 of those. I don't know, maybe the goldfish wouldn't have needed the heat pack in there, so I'm not too sure. These ones are just going to be some albino tiger Oscars. See, they've shipped all right. They have heat packs in there. I don't know what's going on. I reckon they just sent me crappy fish. And it can happen. So yeah, let's just give that problem to someone else. Okay, then we have your red chili guppies there as well. So yeah, so they've been pretty popular. Pink chili guppies. So they've been pretty good. More rosy bulbs. And these ones are going to be our pygmy corridoras. So yeah, another super popular one there as well. Okay, righto. Well, we just had that camera person just dying because she hasn't taken medicine. That's all right. Now we'll just have a look at these gold little guppies down here as well. They've settled down. Unfortunately, we did lose one of the males, so that was a bit of a shame. So instead of having two pairs, we have a trio. So 2 females, 1 males. But yeah, very stunning looking fish there as well. So they've come in looking pretty good. The leopard corridoras that were looking really bad in the last shipment, they've settled down and they've been not too bad. So you can see them down the back there, just behind the sponge filter. As you can see, they've all done pretty good there as well. The little panda corridoras, they definitely did really well, so pretty happy with how they've kind of gone there as well. And yeah, apart from that, we've also got some standout emperor tetras, which are looking absolutely great. Some few peppermint bristlenoses hiding around there as well. They're looking pretty good. The other Julie eyes that we got in, the leopards, really happy with those. And also these little daisy rice fish. So they're a local bred fish and they're super cool as well. So yeah, they're a cold water species, so they can handle the cooler water there as well, unheated tanks.
Oh, this is
and yeah, we've got a nice longfin marble bristlenoses there. So we've already got a few good ones. We've got some big peppermints up here as well. They're looking fantastic. So loads of cool fish in shop, loads of cool fish everywhere.
Oh, these. I saw these.
And then we've got these black spot filament barbs and spanner barbs. So yeah, nice size. We had them hidden away and they're really starting to come through with some nice colour coming through on there as well. So yeah. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed this week's unboxing. I hope you come down and buy lots of fish off me, and I will see you next week on another live one.